Ever thought of starting your own YouTube channel but just couldn't? Was it because you're too shy, lazy, or not a fluent English speaker? Well, what if I told you that you could generate a consistent income anywhere between a few hundred to even a couple $100,000 with YouTube automation every month? Pretty mind blown, aren't you? And yes, YouTube automation is a concept that does exist and has made those who understand the potential of it a fortune. Today, I'll be walking you through the world of YouTube automation and how you can set up an incredible profit-generating business model out of it. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into it and begin by answering the question, what is YouTube automation and how does it work? Well, automation in any context means leveraging tools or resources over utilizing your personal time to get a task done, and YouTube automation works the same way. So in the most simple of words, it's just a mechanism where instead of putting in the effort to handle administrative or production tasks of a YouTube channel, the channel owner outsources all of it, saving time for him or herself. To make it even easier, just think of YouTube automation as publishing content that you don't produce but have 100% of the rights to. I can see your wheels starting to turn now. However, as easy as it might sound, a few aspects of YouTube automation need to be taken care of. Starting with, number 1, the pre-production. Whether it's through a freelance platform like Upwork or a group of individuals that physically come together at a workplace, your team needs to include these two individuals for setting up the pre-production side of your automation channel. The first one is a scriptwriter, who will be in charge of sourcing information from various sources like blogs, articles, newsletters, video content, and forums to produce well-written and knowledge-packed scripts for narration. A proofreader. Although not necessary in most cases, a proofreader can add that extra layer of professionalism to your work, since their job will be to do final rechecks and polish up a script. Proofreaders can also work in sync with the scriptwriters directly so that they won't have to report to you separately, saving you even more time. Then comes number 2, the actual production, for which you'll need to find an actor or a face for the channel. If your content calls for someone speaking in front of the camera, you'll need to hire an individual who speaks with confidence, is fluent in English or whatever language your videos will be in, has high-quality camera equipment, and is willing to be in front of the camera. However, since most automation channels opt for animated content or stock video, the voiceover or narration would certainly be a part of the production itself. This calls for a voiceover artist, who can record high-quality, crisp vocals and narrate the whole script. If you aren't just sure about what to expect from a good voiceover artist, just ask them to provide you with a portfolio of previous narrations or a sound sample. Now comes the most important part of the whole automation process, which is number 3, the post-production. It is the stage where all video elements come together before being published. So to help, you'll need a video editor who has top-notch portfolio displaying quality, past work, and is familiar with editing softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, or Pro Tools. However, also ensure that the editor has an idea of YouTube's fair use and copyright policies to minimize the chances of strikes or demonetization. The video editor will take the voiceover and place relevant video stock footage that coincides with what is being said. A good video editor will add titles, callouts, jump cuts, sound effects, and music to keep your audience engaged in watching the video. At last comes the thumbnail artist, who will take care of designing thumbnails for the videos. Those people should have a grasp of viral thumbnails and be familiar with designs like Photoshop or Canva. An eye-catching thumbnail is crucial for attracting an audience to click on a video. The thumbnail drives the click and your video drives retention and engagement. Well, guess what? Your YouTube automation team is all set and ready to take off. Now all you need to do is find a viral niche that you believe has the potential to skyrocket your channel and get your team to begin producing videos on full throttle. Some of the popular automation channel niches right now include Elon Musk news, top 10 style videos around, technology, luxury and business, finance how-tos, and cryptocurrency. Well, now that we've established the basics of an automation channel, let's find out how you can scale this idea and turn it into a business. Many of the richest content creators are rich because of their YouTube automation businesses. So once your content starts to grow and becomes increasingly popular amongst its specified niche, your next objective should be to scale it into an up-and-running business. For that, you can employ more people, more script writers, who can diversify content ideas, video editors, designers, and voiceover artists to pump out more videos and manage the workload effectively. To add, as your automation channel starts to catch pace, you won't only be making money through ad revenue, but there is also opportunity to make money with sponsorship deals and even affiliate marketing. But the best part about the YouTube automation business is that you can run multiple ones at the same time. Some can be in a different niche or industry, but operate the same way. As an example, let's say that Sam runs a popular top 10 style automation channel that focuses on money making and finance topics. If he wants to further scale that, Sam can start another automation channel based around cryptocurrency and DeFi this time. So not only will he be doubling the income sources, but by targeting another skyrocketing niche, he can multiply the growth as well. Pretty exciting, right? Okay, so how much money can one expect to make? Well, time to decode the mystery 99% of the internet is trying to find an answer to. And the answer is that it all depends. If you were expecting an exact dollar figure per million views that you could calculate your earnings, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Unfortunately, all of your earnings depend on your channel views, ads, and your niche. However, if I was to give an estimate, I'll need to create a scenario for you to better understand the whole mechanism. So let's again take Sam as an example here. Sam makes top 10 style videos based on money making and financial topics. His RPM, or revenue per mil, is the amount a creator is paid per 1,000 views. Lingers anywhere between $3.30 to $4.40. This RPM is also the average for most YouTubers residing in the United States. Sam also receives an average of 500,000 views per video, and his upload schedule shows that he publishes around 10 videos a month. Now, taking all of this into consideration, Sam's ad revenue sum might range anywhere between $16,500 to $22,000 on the higher end. But it's not over yet. Remember, Sam runs an automation channel, meaning that he has a whole team to pay for. But even if 30% of the earnings go towards content production, Sam still takes home a solid $5,000 profit every month on the low end, with little to no work on his part. Well, we're finally coming to an end now, and let's not stretch this too long. But since you are watching this video, I'd assume that you're thinking of starting your own automation channel, right? So why not grow together? What you learned here today could be what makes your own channel grow tomorrow, which is why I would suggest subscribing and tuning in for more content in the future. If you have any specific questions about YouTube automation, be sure to leave it in the comments section, and I'll be sure to answer all of your questions. Anyways, that is all for today, guys. I will see you in the next one soon.